1, 2.
I started writing music for this thing for 5-6 months ago, maybe.
So, 8 bars of the B flat minor.
Oh, so you don't want this for solos?
No.
Okay.
And I tried to write music that would, of course, fit us as a group, but also I wanted to, since I've been writing the music, I wanted to be my music, but that would fit us as a group. And I think I was nervous that it wouldn't do that, but I think it really did. And I felt that when we rehearsed, like everybody understood the music and felt the music and made it sound really good.
We're playing music because we're seeking this perfection that is impossible. But the coming close to perfection is commitment and honesty. That could be your own composition.
That could be perfection.
Of perfection. I really feel like this is beautiful work, and it lifts my spirit, and anything else beyond that is cerebral that I don't need in this moment. That's beautiful. Yeah.
Can you have the bass as well?
I'm sort of depending on you guys to
Sure.
boom, bang,
Yeah.
and the piano solo starts.
Sure.
I always think of jazz as a space for divination. In my tradition, we say we're throwing the bones, which is like objects, the shamans they throw, and then they kind of say, oh, this might happen tomorrow. So I think of improvisation in jazz as the same thing, where we're throwing sounds, they give us a sense of what might come. So for me, music is a glimpse, it's the expression. When we're recording, we're allowing some of these things to live for generations, to touch them, to feel, to taste. So I think we've just cooked another meal for the next generation of human beings. So I'm excited for this. It's a beautiful record.
Is there an airplane crossing?
I think the lights.
Where's my tinnitus?
Your tinnitus is getting so bad that we others can hear it. That's a bad sign.
This is a project that started in 2014 when I got a message from Nduduzo, and I didn't know him, and he asked me if I wanted to come to Johannesburg and record an album.
You know, I was on YouTube and I was just looking at stuff. YouTube suggests stuff sometimes. So I guess on this day, YouTube just decided to show me this video where Karl-Martin was playing. And I remember just feeling like, oh man, this kind of sound says something beyond the sound itself. And then I reached out to him on Facebook, and of course he responded positively.
I thought about it for 5 seconds at the most.
Then after that, I started thinking, whoa, but where is this person even? Then we started having like kind of technical conversations. Oh, I'm in Sweden.
So I flew to Johannesburg, and he picked me up at the airport, and we basically went straight to the studio and recorded for 2 days, and we made an album called Listening to the Ground.
Which really became like a kind of go-to study for a lot of South African musicians, actually. And of course, they love the saxophone on the album, and the whole vibe is different because it's like the whole Nordic meets the far south, right at the bottom of the earth. You know, it's so beautiful to think about that, what it does for the sound.
I've been dreaming about being able to bring like the quartet from that time, which was me and Nduduzo and Ayanda Sikade on the drums, and the Norwegian bass player Magne Thormodsæter. I really wanted to bring the quartet to Sweden, and finally I managed, and now we're here.
How do you feel right now?
I feel really good.
You're happy?
I'm happy, and I'm really like in this whole thing.
And then I play maybe like a half chorus again, and I start.
You know, I'm excited and happy and emotional.
For me, it's the unspeakable that is interesting about human beings. When people could do things that don't have a language. And I think the only way to formulate a language is to play together. Ayanda, I've played with him for almost 22 years. I have the deepest love for him, trust for him. Magne as well, I've done so much with him already, and the deepest love, deepest trust.
I think they're very spiritual in the way they play music, and it's very much about finding the right mood for the tunes and the grooves. I think they do it in a very special way. That I find very attractive, and I really like it.
Karl, I call him my big brother. You know, he's just one of the most beautiful human beings with a deep sense of humility and just like a dense, you know, kind of place of kindness and sharing.
You know, we're very much alike in many ways.
And you connect on a musical level?
Yes, both I think musically and personally, absolutely. And I like his honesty and sincerity and his energy. And
I think of a river as a metaphor, and like that point where the rivers meet. And rivers in themselves flow with so much energy. And so when people meet, I always feel like there is a break that happens, something bursts into a new reality that either of the streams had ever imagined.